Bang! Round one. Fight! Bang! Round one. Fight! Round one. Fight. Round two. You lose.
Hello, hello, hello. I actually forgot to get myself a little bit of snack to start things off, but here we are. Again, today's going to be a shorter stream. By shorter, about an hour and a half short. It's going to be about half the time that we usually use. And the evening is also going to be weird time as well, because as I mentioned before, doctor stuff. Again, more doctor stuff, unfortunately. Monday and Wednesdays probably for August are going to be this way. Just requirements. They're pretty pushy on it. I'm usually not someone who likes doing it, but they're pretty pushy on it, so. Oh yeah. No, it was off. Forgot about that. That was for yesterday, so people wouldn't just start using it and using their points. I had to turn that back on. Definitely need to turn that back on. Now, whether it will work or not is totally up to the freaking... There you go. Oh! Used to work. There we go. Holy hell. Well, kind of expected. This one kind of expected. Sag. Well, there can always be more moments. I can have her pop out occasionally. It's all good. All good, Kay. I know people are busy all the time. Got the box, you're satisfied. Nice. Hmm. It is hot in this room. How hot? For most people, not super hot. But for me, 85 degrees is when I start being like, yeah, it's a little hot. Everything's relative though. Cause like if you're like living in the low desert at this time of year, it's over 100 degrees. Like I used to go to Laughlin, Nevada around this time of year. June, July, August, I would say. It's usually like 101, 102. One time it was 120, and I was like, "Ha, this is fire." Not in a good way. I'm on fire. I feel like I'm on fire. Fucking hell. That kind of way. And yeah, that wasn't fun. Let's just say that wasn't very fun. But it is what it is, as they say. And I just dealt with it. I was like, fuck it, I'll just deal with it. And I did. It was definitely a thing. Outside it's hotter than in my room for once. But remember, I have a PC directly in front of me that's shooting that hot air at me. It's actually shooting over 100-degree air at me. But the area that I'm in is 84 degrees. So in general, not fun times overall. But we do what we do with, you know? We gotta do what we gotta do. I do like streaming here. I do like talking to you guys. I do like doing all this kind of stuff. So that's why I do this. That's what I do, when I do, and how I do it. But yeah, it's huge. All right. So, yeah, like I said, for a lot of people, it's a lot. Um, it's a lot hotter. But just for comfort's sake, in my room, I try not to let it get above 85 degrees, just for comfort's sake. And then people say 85 degrees is like, what the fuck? But above 85, that's when I'm like, yeah, that should probably turn something on. Especially like when I'm streaming, I have more than 100-degree hot air pumping out of my PC directly into my face because I have it like right in front of me. So yeah, not good. Ooh, Microsoft Rewards. I've never done Microsoft Rewards. And I have Xbox Game Pass. Microsoft stuff. I remember back in the day, Microsoft Live, I think it was called, or something like that. It used to give you like, I remember back in the day, like early 2000s, I would get like $200-300 a month from them. It was nice. Not anymore. That was like back in the day though. Bit choppy. What's going on here? Okay. Yeah, it's not choppy, not super choppy, but it's okay. Conquer Live and Reloaded is not. Yes, it was one of those backwards compatibility thing that they did. Damn. You probably can get a few free games with 3 million points. They did change the way their point system worked recently, sadly. Sadly. Used to work way better. Now it just kind of, like I said, back in the day, I used to get like $300 a month or some shit from the points I would get. Not anymore. As I've already said, I've let's just say I've Not used it in a while. Not used anything regarding that, related to that, whatever, in a long while. Oh, nice. 7K points is $10. So yeah, you can definitely get some. You can definitely get some free games for that stuff. All right, let's get started as we always tend to do around this time. Yeah, the games with Windows Live. I That used to be a thing. I think it was early 2000s, I think it was. Yeah, back in the day, like I remember back in the day, just for doing regular purchases, I would get money back. It was a good money back system. I don't know how the hell it worked back in the day, but I remember I took advantage of it. I took severe advantage of it. All right, let's get going. Mori Calliope is a female English-speaking member, English and Japanese-speaking member of Hololive, and she is part of Hololive EN Myth, of course. And we will be talking about this that is popping up. Animate Los Angeles. I was at Animate in Japan, in Akihabara, and they are having something Animate Los Angeles here. Kaleidoscope Nami CG World, issue 336, and Nukitashi, the animation visual fanbook. And this is the one that was talked about here. And members enjoy 10% discount on all manga books. Not a member, sign up today. And CG World, as you can see there, is one with Mori Calliope on the cover. She says here, you may see a familiar magazine here. And that's the cover there that Crow put in there, Anime Crow. And it says, I'm seeing two familiar ones, actually. Jenny's so happy I ordered a copy. It's such an awesome magazine. Great glimpse into the BTS behind the scenes. That's what BTS is. Not the K-pop BTS, but behind the scenes of some of what Mori is part of. I legit thought this kanji you used is this little guy here for some reason. I do recognize Imaizumi brings all the gals to his house. Wholesome love story. Oh yeah, I see Shonen Jump, I think. I have a cute pink-haired Reaper girl too. Mori and Nami. So yeah, a lot of wonderful things here that you can see with this. It is great that they were able to have a spread in CG World, and were able to show other things here and there of the stuff that's in Animate Los Angeles. All the other pieces there for many others to see. It's great to see that, like I mentioned before, that she's getting stuff like this. Congratulations to Mori Calliope. What was it before, man? Microsoft points? Xbox Live points, that's what it was. Used to be Microsoft points with Xbox Live or Windows Live or whatever it was before. It was, man, you could get some good stuff back in the day. It was some good, like I'm not kidding you. I would get checks. I would get like checks in the mail from this whole system. I fucking miss it. The old one, where you're like, I was getting hundreds of dollars from them sons of bitches. I loved it. It probably in the time that I used it way back in the day, probably ended up getting somewhere around $5,000 to $10,000 from Microsoft, just because I was buying shit and doing stuff like that. Not with Microsoft. And the thing is, now you have to do it with within the Microsoft ecosystem. Back then, it was just any purchase. It was literally I would buy stuff from other places, and I'd get money from, because I would use the Windows Live thingy, and I would end up getting, like, I kid you not, in the time that I used it, several years, probably $5,000 to $10,000 from them. That was nice, but that was back in the day, early 2000s. So yeah. She has been hit by the YouTube AI, as many others seem to have had that problem too. But today we're talking about Yayugiri, who is a part of V Former Rai, debuting as their second generation Petalite with Komaria, Monomone, Biscotti, and today we are talking about this situation that happened. Got a content warning today for talking about my Kohais playing League. Don't know exactly what was going on. Can't speak for Woo Woo, but Rara and I are finding it fine and dandy. Mentioning League, I'm surprised it wasn't an account deletion and basically sarcasm. That's why League is evil. Playing League is very dangerous, yay. You forgot the strong gambate. YouTube AI moderation be like League talk detected. League really does that to some people. Remember, you're not alone. Fair warning, playing League is a form of self-harm. So people are just going into the whole thing. They're going into the whole meme. They're memeing into the whole thing. I mean, might as well make something positive out of the whole situation, right? Might as well make something positive out of what is going on here and what is happening with this new player's first ever dungeon. Limbus Company, a good gotcha. And that whole thing caused it. Who knows exactly why? But it is, they called it Megatain self-harm. Apparently, self-harm is a thing. But it's very strange. I do know that some of my shorts have been hit with that, the self-harm thing, which is very weird, as I never put any of that kind of stuff on there. But it's just weird YouTube AI issues, unfortunately. We're going to be talking about Roboco. Alrighty, let's get started. Roboco, or Virtual Girl Roboco. That girl, robot. There you go. She has had her 3D live. Oh, it's actually letting me snooze it for once. Nice. I usually don't snooze the ad until like the very like last bit, because it'll snooze it for like 5 minutes and then it'll start the timer again. I usually wait till it's like 10 seconds away and then snooze it, if I do snooze it, because that way like it extends the time a lot more. GG Stream League yesterday, it seems fine. Yeah, it was weird. It must have been some words that she used in there. Maybe she said KYS. Maybe she said something like that. I don't know. Or you know, she put out like she just used colorful language with League probably, and then it saw it as beyond colorful language and saw it as something where it is like threatening self-harm, which is the strangest thing I've ever fucking heard when it comes to those things. But I wouldn't put it past the YouTube algorithm, the YouTube thingamabobs, to see it as something horrible. Like, it's just it's fucking weird. It's honestly, it's just a fucking weird thing. It doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I may have been saying she died too many times, or she was instead of saying like she got ganked or whatever, she was saying something else. She must have been using words like that, colorful language, and YouTube saw it as them threatening self-harm, which is fucking weird, but it's fucking YouTube. We have Roboco-san, who has now had her 3D live, a recent 3D live concert, of course, streaming on YouTube. It is she is the second member ever of Hololive. Came right after Tokino Sora. She's part of Gen Zero with Sakura Miko as well. Tokino Sora, as I mentioned before, Suisei and Atsuki. And we have right here a Seabed 3D live for her birthday. Wonderful that she had that. You can see all these guests shown here, which is Poka. It's also, you have Bibu, you have the what do we call it? I think the resident TNT loving Pekora. You also have Chihaya and Sue, and as well as Bei. I think those are the only ones that are going to be active right now, so you're going to be seeing them there. Let's take a look.
ダメダメダメ脳みその中からやめろバカとは君と覗いてる全て欲しいけど脈からある理由が切れて Iris out
But she did another one here.
全宇宙全世界無になれ Let's go されてる明日君次第で全部変わる出る剥がすドロドロした中身暴く
That's actually kind of cool.
だけで早速愛理さん
そしてギュッと捨ててね
実は今回は時間に余裕があったので事前にロボサーたちにね募集をさせていただきまして
Oh, that's a rib
イラ
cage
ス
in
ト
the
が
background.
上から降
Interesting.
ってくるようなギミックをね用意いたしました
So nice
採用
things from
さ
the top.
れ
And here we go. Oh, wow. They all did it together. Nice.
真っ暗な空を照らす命
All
の
except for Pekora in this one.
火花散らそう悲しみも吹き飛ばせ
And here we have with Pekora.
唐突に喋り出すシリ君の言葉の裏本当の意味これ
その兄ちゃん遠くつまで見ることいいね佐野さん私の一言には3つの言葉で返事することバカ
I think this, yeah, World is Mine remix. It looks like a World is Mine remix.
あったら右手はお留守なのをなんとかして別にわ
Yep, it's World is Mine remix. Yep. All right, that's Hatsune Miku, by the way, for those who don't know.
すごいこの
眩しかったの無意識のカウンターヒル
Oh, remember, this is like a seabed thing, so she is not just like floating out of nowhere. She's floating in water right here.
ミネーションさあ次は誰深海少女まだまだ沈む暗闇の彼方へ閉じこもる 競争しましょうようやく一つになれるかなはまた勘違い明日もないくらいこの空の下君の手が僕よりも震えていた気がし Protect you from night my baby
This is, I believe, the new look that she's having for this specific 3D. So it's a new outfit as well.
のあったんだけどこれってなったやつがこちらでございましたこれにはまたね裏話
So
が
they
あ
decided
る
a lot of different
感
songs
じ
here.
た結構カメラ難しいのかもしれない方は今すぐメンバーに入ってこの後人間
And another look.
森を
Nice.
さまよえば見慣れた街だって迷路誰もが自分を役で演じて笑顔が張り付いたこれがショータイム
So yeah, a lot of wonderful things here. You have her thank you message from everybody and for everybody that was able to watch it. Thank you guys for being here and watching this with me. Let me know if there's what you think about this, and we will continue with more news in the coming sections. Yeah, fishbone halo, like the ribcage. Yeah, it's like a full-in fish skeleton halo. It is interesting. Very cute. Very cute. I think it's cute. Hello, Gerard. Welcome, welcome. Let's see here. Let's see here. Alrighty, let's continue on. Of course, trying to give as much as I can in the short time that we do have. So let's continue on here. Octavio has a bit of a teaser out there. He is a male English language VTuber with Hollowstars EN, a member of Armis, along with Gerard T. Rexford, Gold Bullet, and Crimson Ruse. We're having this here. He's up to something on August 7th, Peak Tavio, at 10 a.m. JST, August 6th, 6 p.m. PT, Pacific time. Make your job on the teaser. It's class hours. No, I'm speechless. We can't wait for the new outfit. Is he flaring up a pony again? So it's here. Let's see here.
Rhyme time. Head, crotch, head, crotch, head, crotch, head. What is
Whatever that is, it is an interesting. I like it. It's creative. It's interesting. It is funny enough that it will stay in people's heads. And it says, bro thinks he's him. I see, understood, probably. It truly was Octavio teaser, truly teaser of all time. So a lot of people are very happy about the teaser, just, finding it funny. Of course, that whole thing, the upside down part being actually that part there. Apparently that is something. So you guys let me know what you think it's going to be. Salvy's short today, depending on how tall you think squirrels can get. I'm always short. I'm a short motherfucker. I ain't a short king, because I think that's fucking funny when people call themselves short kings. I'm just a short motherfucker. Not a short king or otherwise. I'm just a short motherfucker. Hololive Productions has something coming. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, messed up that one. Yeah, I never said the short king thing. I'm just short. That's it. Hololive Productions, a small group inside of Hololive Productions, is having their anniversary. As you may or may not know, inside of Hololive JP, EN, etc., you have little groups. You have groups that form when it comes to singing, when it comes to projects like that. There are groups that will form in EN. We have those. You also had some like that are whether it be Takanashi Kiara and Ina, or Ina and Kanata, or, other people in there. Nepo Labo is another one, which is, Gen 5, etc. You have small little ones there. And right now we are talking about specifically Cosmi, I believe. It is, Cosmi, which is Koyori, Azuki, and Lami all together. They had their anniversary, and they had Anniversary 3D here. Let's take a look at it.
をする感じで、本日すごいいろいろな薬味がね、揃っており
Hey,
ます。
soba noodles, it looks like.
なんと
They said they're doing soba noodles.
この流しそうめん器を
Oh, somen.
3すくいぐらい。いや、
Oh, that's cute. Because there's a thing where you get soba noodles or somen or whatever through running water. This is the way that they can do it at home. Instead of, you'll have places that have like a whole running water thing, and they'll run the somen through it. You could grab it, that type of thing. But they have this for a home. I didn't even know this was a thing, that they had it at home. I know it's a thing in Japan, but I didn't know it was something that they had at home. Very cool.
そうめんガンガンいける。
Like there.
いけるぞ。ああ、いい香り。
And usually you have some kind of dipping sauce or dipping thing. You can have soy sauce or whatever. That you can have it separate on another small little plate that you can put on there, and then you could eat it that way. So it's very cool that they're doing this.
なんかね、これにつゆ
And there you have other things. They have other side
を
dishes.
おいつゆね。
おいつゆしてね
おいつゆさせていただく。にしちゃって、
あ
つゆに溶け出すぐらいでもいいの
い
かな
ただきますいただきます
どうかな。
So yeah, they're having kind of like they like this whole kind of like chatting with each other, catching up, and doing like a whole festival type thing.
嬉しい。ありですこよちゃん。これはこれいいんじゃない？これでずっと豆腐を食べてたの。あ、柚子胡椒。
All the side things that they have for it. It's very cool, very nice. Big congratulations for them being around for as long as they have been as a group and celebrating this wonderful moment. Yeah, they do have bamboo shoot. This is like they have bamboo shoots there. Seaweed, I'm guessing as well, like nori slices. It looks like as well. They have like a bunch of stuff down there. So yeah, they have a lot of things. Don't hear a lot from Lami, so I love this. Yeah, Lami's been I think she's been hitting the grindstone a lot with projects and things like that. So Lami is doesn't have a lot of big projects as far as I can tell that have come out recently, but yeah, it's nice to see her. She did have an award-winning sake, I believe. I think it was. Was it sake? It was called Yuki Yozuki, and it is Daiginjo class sake, and it was with Meiji Shurui Brewery, and it won a bronze medal at the International Wine Challenge in 2022, and later advanced to win a silver medal. For a sake, that is hard. It's hard for a sake to win any kind of medals, but to win a silver medal is insane. Yes, Lami does love her sake. So she teamed up with them with the Meiji Shirui Brewery and was able to get it in 2022. I remember because I was like, holy crap. In blind taste test, they won a silver medal at the International Blind Taste Testing events. That's insane. So continuing on with these two members of Hololive. Oh, she had a workout video today? Oh, good, good. Those are fun. Those are fun, yeah. I'm glad she did something like that. Tokoyami Toa and Tsunomaki Watame are both members of the 4th generation of Hololive, as you can see here, Hololive JP, and they have something big happening, a collab with G-Tune next year in Japan. It is from Hololive. Watame and Toa will appear starting at 1900 today. We'll be introducing next year in a collab stream and more limited time model with original goods included to be released. Stay tuned to the stream for details. And it is the next gear is going to be here, and of course they are continuing to do that there. The mouse computer campaign stream, it's going to be things like that there. The YouTube stream is set up already, and it has already happened. Let's take a look at it, because you know me, I like taking a look at these things and seeing how everything goes. Let's go here.
役用のお助けアイテムとして展開します。
おお、なるほど。
そうだよ。じゃあ一つずつご説明させていただきますね。
はい、お願いします。
まず一つ目、あなた仕様にカスタマイズできる BTO を再現したアイテム。
It's customized gear. They have here.
5ぐらいは。いやでも70ぐらいかな。
あれ変えた。
うん、まあ65ぐらいだわ。
She's getting so confused.
では1問目より1問
There we
目
go.
やっぱ乙女芸が入るって言ってたから。
So they're having kind of like a game show type of thing
いや
going
な
on
んか
there,
途中まで頑張るわ
which
け。
is kind of cool, which I like.
でも、
いきます。
リンゴジュースだ
あれこっちは桃だ。
うめえ
結構濃厚。
うめえ
羊はなしで。
So the first big thing was them announcing that they're having these things with next gear, the merch that's going to be happening here, the gaming peripherals that are going to be happening there, and I will also, just so you guys can see, this is the next gear stuff here. They are a Japanese partner where, you know, they're doing the system builder, it's what they're called usually, and they can build systems for you. And here we're having Watame and Toa. Thanks for streaming. Really fun stream. The archive is also available, so please enjoy it as many times as you like from the URL in the reply section. Furthermore, special page is now live. Don't miss the limited time stuff there. So these are the Watame and Toa next gear systems. And that is the one that has already been here. As you can see, this is their landing page with all of their limited time PCs, their runs here of their PC merch there. The next gear is sort of 59,000 yen, which is about $2,000 or so, about $1,500, $1,500 to $1,700, depending on the exchange rate when you're seeing it. It's less than $2,000, but it's because everything's freaking expensive. It has it 5060 and 5700X Ryzen, so and 1TB NVMe Gen 4 and 16 gigabytes of RAM. Like I mentioned, even at that, it is unfortunate, but thanks to the Rampocalypse, it's very expensive. But I'm very glad that they are able to get this type of merch drop, or collab in this case. Really happy to see this. They also did a silhouette post on Twitter, and I was like, I know these two. I remember you showed that. Yeah, you showed that. That was the one that became this. This was a silhouette one. It became this for next year. And yeah, you were like, I know these two. I remember you put it on, I think you put it on the Discord. We have some news updates with Victoria Roman. Victoria Roman is an independent VTuber who debuted in 2025 as a member of Densetsu.exe with Mint Phantom and Phoebe-chan. Today we're talking about this, their new outfit debut, and we're going to talk about another piece of news here, just to kind of combine them both together. Next week is going to be their birthday on August 8th. At least celebrate the debuting of second outfit. There will be Enka karaoke. Enka! Oh! So Enka is like a traditional Japanese way of singing, and that's going to be interesting. Karaoke and call-ins. Enka is, it's gone out of style. It's honestly gone out of style. It's more like what we call over here a boomer thing, an elderly thing, an older generation thing, mainly boomers and that type of stuff. And it isn't very popular. Well, it's semi-popular, but not with the young crowd. And it is a very traditional way of at least recent tradition from Japan. You don't see that very often. You don't see Enka anything very often, period, whether it be IRL or otherwise. You just maybe hear it on radio stations in Japan because of the older generation. Very cool that she's doing this. It's a challenging thing to sing, so it's going to be a nice little thing that she's having there. We're having also these things here. Thank you so much to everyone who cheered us on at Legends Anew, either in the California theater or streaming around the world. But an absolute honor it was to sing with my dear friend Demon Dice. She sounded incredible, and her stage presence was electric. And Demon Dice responded, it was a long time coming. Congrats on your first incredible 3D concert. You are truly legends. And this was the Densetsu.exe concert with, of course, the friends that they had along the way, which is absolutely amazing. I'm glad that they were able to do it with Demon Dice and the other people around there. So that is what I kind of wanted to show you guys. And, just showing by how short this section is, I did want to put both of them together. Demon and Vicky collab, yes, please. Super amazing event. Glad to have been there for both to cheer them on. It was amazing seeing you perform with Densetsu.exe. The vibes were great with everybody. Wish I could re-listen to Vicky performing Night Parade again IRL. So a lot of people had lots of fun. And I'm glad that Victoria Roman has having a lot of positive things. Not only the recent concert, but also her Enka karaoke that is coming soon. I love this. Let me know what you guys think down below, of course. Yeah, it's like Enka. Let me just give you an idea of when did Enka start. Let's see here. When did Enka start? Musical side. Enka was around 1868 is when it started. During the Meiji period. So, yeah, it wasn't like really short time ago. So Enka's been around for over 100 years. And it's for the people who don't know, the one that I know most of from is Jero. Jero was like a newer generation Enka singer, and he is someone who I do want to show you guys because it's one of those things I do want to show. But he is unique. He's very unique. It is considered the Japanese blues, but this is him. It is Jero. Unique, very unique in Japan, but very beloved in Japan. He's very beloved. Of course, it says singing in a foreign language. Thank you, YouTube. I never would have known that he was singing in a foreign language if it wasn't for your very insightful closed captions, subtitles, letting me know this was not English. I never would have known.
I never thought in a million years that I would be here in Japan singing the music that my grandmother introduced me to.
Because he is, he has a Japanese grandmother and American father, like Japanese mother, American father. So he has both sides. He has Japanese lineage, and then he has the English lineage. And of course, being black, people were surprised. People were just
I'm
surprised.
a testament to say that no matter how big your dreams are, they can definitely be achieved. 僕の本名が、ジェローム・ホワイトなんですけども、芸名は、ジェロで、演歌歌手をしております。演歌 is a form of Japanese music, so it's only sung in Japan. It is considered an older genre of music. I call it Japanese blues because all of the lyrics are very sad, melodramatic. They often talk about lost loves and heartbreak. It uses a lot of imagination. It really doesn't spell out the meaning of the song for you, so everyone who listens to the music can have their own interpretation. I was born and raised in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. My grandmother, she was originally from Yokohama. I basically went to my grandmother's house just about every weekend. She listened to enka music all the time. I think it was a way for her to keep Japan in her heart, even while she was
that
living
makes
there.
sense.
I started singing around 5 years old. My grandmother would always say, "You sing so well." Just to see a smile on her face would just brighten my day because I loved her so much. Because I had so much love for enka and wanted to know what the lyrics I was singing meant, I started studying Japanese in high school and throughout college. I was always interested in Japan and where my mom and my grandmother came from, so I moved to Japan to become an enka singer.
He went full on. He went full on. He was like, all right, I want to sing this shit, so I'm going to Japan. He went full into it. And this is enka here.
The very first time I stood on the stage and sang for a crowd was actually on TV, kind of like American Idol. I was given so much praise and it made me feel really, really good. They were just so surprised, like, why would a 20-something American be listening to a genre like this? And it kind of worked in my favor. I started singing professionally in 2008. There's never been an American who's been on stage singing enka professionally here in Japan. I've had the opportunity to do different types of songs, children's songs, musicals, TV dramas. I think I've been really embraced wholeheartedly from the Japanese audience. Me singing enka really was a way for me to connect to Japan and connect with my grandmother. And to this day, the love I have for enka has not changed.
Guys, that's one thing that I wanted to show you guys. Enka, it's basically it's on life support at this point because it is kept alive primarily through the older generation, and maybe eventually it can become popular again, but it's still like I said before, primarily a older Japanese generation thing. So yeah, it is absolutely one of them things. So I'm getting some videos for you guys that I can get as I can get it. And here we go. Let's take a look here.
When I went to when I went to Arlington, 9/11 just happened.
Yep.
The buildings around it were still condemned. It was just a pit in the ground. They didn't build anything yet. They're still cleaning up when I went, because it was like a trip. It was like a school trip that we went on. It was like an American.
I have been to Ground Zero. It is an experience. I was unfortunate that I never went to the World Trade Center before the situation of 9/11 because it was, I never really traveled very much during those times. But I did go to New York to visit my brother, and because he lives in New York, and I did go to Ground Zero. We did visit Ground Zero because one of those things that you one of those must a place to go, and it's not super somber in the sense of like everyone's like depressed or whatever there. It is a place that of course deserves its respect, but seeing the literal big holes that were left after that situation is insane. The World Trade Center area is huge. Where the Twin Towers were, it's huge, and the hole that is left there, because they left the holes there. They dug it exactly the size hole it was, and it's like in I don't know what it's called, never ending, eternal, whatever waterfall going in there. It's interesting, and of course they have the names of all the ones who passed away, and people leaving flowers and things like that. It's insane. It is an experience. Would I recommend going? Probably not, because like depends on what you're expecting. But I, unless you want to like feel depressed or whatever, I wouldn't recommend going. If you want to see it, it's one of those things, you can go and see it. But just go to New York for other stuff. Usually, I mean, it's a place if you want to visit. And I also saw World Trade 1, I think it's called, or something like that. One World Trade, I think is what it's called. And they also call another thing like Skeleton, I think it is. I forget what it's called. But they have several different things there. Reminds me of Italy, and the Italian restaurants are practically being run by other Europeans and a few people from Western Africa. Yeah, it is one of those things. Sometimes immigrants love your stuff more than you do, more than the people in your own country do, which is a thing.
A trip, Boogie. We went to DC to see Arlington and all that stuff, and then we went to Philadelphia to see the Declaration of Independence and stuff like that, Cookie. And then we went to New York, and then we couldn't even really go see true Ground Zero because it was still in smithereens from what happened. So if you go now, it's completely different. There's like a monument, there's like a mall there.
Yeah,
There's
the mall
like
is
all
another thing,
sorts of stuff there now, Cookie. But yeah, not back then, Cookie. Yeah, not back then. That must have been fun. It was with my classmates. It was fun looking back, but during the time it was really stressful. As a kid with autism, with all your classmates.
Oh yeah.
24 effing 7. Oh my god, it was a little overwhelming, Cookie. Yeah. For some girls, it was like the first time being away from home. And so every night somebody would cry. And I just was so annoyed because I was trying to sleep, Cookie. Damn, after 9/11, yeah, life goes on. Unfortunately or fortunately, for better or for worse, after 9/11. Stop crying. Exactly, Cookie. Yeah, because at that time, Cookie, I've already been like away. Because I moved around a lot as a kid. And a lot of times I've boarded planes many times by myself by that point, Cookie, like I started solo flying when I was 9 years old. I was traveling back and forth by myself with my sister, basically, my younger sister. I was solo flying at 9. So I didn't feel like it was a big deal. It wasn't my first time getting on a plane, Cookie. It wasn't my first time being away from the people I loved. I've been sort of on my own. Yeah. I don't think they do this anymore, but back then, if you wanted a minor to fly alone, you just had to have a letter written by a parent or guardian, get it notarized, basically.
Yes, they used to do that.
And then also inform the airline so they could possibly have somebody escort you to the next gate, Cookie. But
what happened, I used to travel to visit my grandparents in Mexico when they were still alive. Great Big Story video? Yes. Educational, yes. We do. I'm a random motherfucker. We do random shit here. But yes, when it came to me going to Mexico, I used to go to Mexico, visit my grandparents when I was a kid. And yes, my parents, that's what they had to do, get a letter notarized, and they would have a stewardess or a flight attendant or whatever. They would meet us at the check-in, not the check-in, but at the check-in. For there, back then it was a check-in. They would meet us there, because you'd have to go through security. They take us through security, and then they would take us all the way to the plane, and they would be there kind of like as a chaperone type of thing. So yeah, they would have like a chaperone. Like the airport would offer those services to have a chaperone there. Not for everybody, but if you were lucky, you would be able to get one.
I don't think they do that anymore. seeing as nobody wants to be responsible for other people's kids. But it was a different time back then, Cookie.
Different time. Definitely different time.
It was a different time. It was pre 9/11. So pre 9/11 flying.
Now ain't
was a
nobody got
complete
time for that.
beast of it's completely different. It's completely different than how it is now. It was way simpler times. Yeah, you used to have to pay a flight. You have to pay a flight attendant to do it now, Cookie. Yeah, it was kind of a free for all, and then it wasn't just between like it within a country, like domestic. I did international flying on my own, and I would go through customs on my own. Like, experience that flight is an understatement. So yeah, things I'm just used to it, Cookie. Yeah, unaccompanied minors much more complex now due to safety issues, but it was a different time back then. It was a little bit more high trust back then.
Definitely different time.
You want to work customs next? Sounds like you have the experience. Why would anybody ask if I want to work somewhere else next? Because that implies I will not be streaming anymore. Why would you even wonder that, Cookie? Why would you wonder, oh, are you going to do this other job next? There is no job after this time, Cookie. There is no job after this. Either I keep streaming or I die, Cookie. Literally, that's what we're doing. Side hustle working at an airport means you hate yourself. You don't want to live anymore, Cookie. Why? Why? And why would I choose an airport customs job as a side hustle? That's horrible. Why would I do that? Papers, Please. Kill my soul now. I'll just play Papers, Please on stream, Cookie.
Pretty much.
Side hustles, a TSA agent, stream while you check bags. Great content. No thank you, Cookie. No thank you. After experience both work and unemployment, I recommend not being born. Yes. I have experienced both as well, Cookie. Do they even do part-time work? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't want to do it. Listen, I barely have enough time as it is. I am tired and old, Cookie, okay? Fuck no, custom stuff.
I'm just
They
old as
kept
fuck.
ripping apart my mercy. What does that mean, Cookie? Ripping apart my merch? Money? What's mercy? The only mercy I know is from Overwatch. And I don't think anybody plays that anymore. Hold on, Cookie. I experienced brokenness and unemployment. Both sucked.
Well, yeah, brokenness and unemployment sucks. Both of them absolutely suck. I've been alive long enough to suffer both. Right now, I'm suffering brokenness, big time brokenness. I am very broke. That's why, like, you see me playing the same types of games again and again, and only free games for the most part. If you're wondering why, that's the main reason. I ain't got no money. I ain't got money for that shit. So yeah, of course I'm not going to be all like paying for shit because I ain't got money for that shit.
Don't worry. If someone tries to leave, they won't be able to. How much gold I'm getting from that? Guys? Wait, I got him.
Got him!
I'm on my way. Oh, I guess we can't all be in there. Ah, good thing I took that penta. That was mine. What are you gonna do? Okay.
Zach, what are you gonna do about it? Wait. Oh, wait.
How come it flash bangs me every time the Nexus explodes? I guess we can win. It's so dark now. Thanks for being a part of my stream, everyone. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm still growing. Hold on, let me play my outro. Thanks for watching me play. I'm gonna skip school tomorrow so I can get my nails done. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I play on YouTube every once in a while. I'm still a growing creator and I'm still learning how to play League of Legends. So hopefully once we're able to, we can get to level bronze of League of Legends and stay in your promos, guys. Drop out of school. I don't know.
Drop out of school.
It depends on how I feel. I do have to wake up early though, and I didn't get any work done today for some reason. I still have work to do. Okay, bye guys.
A few moments later.
It's been like this for 8 hours. She actually played, yes. She actually did play. So true. Holy hell. So you're really good at driving confusing vibes. Very much confusing vibes. This is like early 2000s YouTube. It reminds you of like early 2000, like the beginner YouTube, the early period of YouTube when people were literally just streaming out of their bedrooms and no one had professional mics or anything. They had the Xbox 360 mics a lot of times, even worse than that sometimes. It was like you had like the Windows 95 mics in some cases. It was really bad. I mean, mine is still pretty bad as it is right now, but it's much better than it was before. Holy hell. When I started, I had a really bad mic. It's better, but like, yeah, still pretty bad mic. Holy hell. But yeah. We ask streamers to watch educational videos and get monetized as well. They'll watch educational videos or something. I mean, I think it's not a problem as long as you add something to it. Like I did, like, you know, paused and stuff like that. So, yeah. Oh, what the F? He's just randomly going on that shit. This is a bit she's fully committed to. She's fully committed to the bit.
Fucking live?
Oh boy. I'm gonna get something like a snack. I'll be right back.
What? I want to know what you're saying.
ミコ先輩マジで可愛すぎるよね。マジで本当に可愛いよね。
I want to know. What did she say?
ミコ先輩マジで可愛いよ。
確かに秘密じゃないけど。秘密じゃない。Hello. あ、ごめんね。でかすぎる。
思ったより寒いんだ今。Let's go, Callie! やばい。
Versus Team Sexy Beautiful.
Are
we left-handed?
Sexy beautiful versus Death Rat. Sexy beautiful.
Maybe Death Rat is cool.
What is it? あれおかしいな。
助かりました。
またやばい。何水着してたの？
いいね。
これないいわもうサマーだし。なんかわかんないけど用意されてたのが水着だったわ。違う。いいじゃん。いいの？仕方ないから。本当にそれスカートパンチ見えちゃう。プロボーリングラーを目指してるんだよ。うわー。やっぱ微調子しないといけないんだ。
うまいじゃん。うまいじゃないですか先輩。
そうでしょ。でも今日はね調子ちょっと悪いぐらいですわ。先輩見て。おすごい。
ストライク欲しいの？ミコ先輩。なんか可愛いもいもいキュン欲しい。なんてこった。
やべえ、ケツ攻撃してまった。
Be right back. Takes 2 minutes to come back. What the fuck?
ケツパワーやばすぎた今の。
Save yourself. Sabi stare. Alright, yeah. Sabi always stares. Don't know if you covered it before. Shiki Katagami. I believe I did. I believe I did cover Shiki. Let me just double check. Let me just double check who Shiki is. Yes, I covered it. I think when it happened, I believe a day or two after it happened, I believe.
Do I let go? No. But like, I think you're doing it too intense.
I think it happened last week.
No, like, what? One more. Come on.
Please here. Please here.
Was that strike earlier just luck?
Yeah.
Hey.
I think it was last week, yeah.
Why? Nande. I'm doing it too slow.
Yeah, last week. I covered it last week. I did cover it last week.
No. Wait, hey, ちょっと待って。
Roboco is inside of her. Or Callie's inside of her. I don't know. Roboco, the AI has taken over. Oh, hell. The AI has absolutely taken over for some reason. I don't know how that happened in the 3D, but the AI, Roboco, has... she's not AI. She's actually just a regular VTuber. But the AI has taken over Callie's body. That's wonderful. I love it. I love it. Some kind of paintings? I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. That was good.
Panic.
Sexy. What?
Sexy.
Do it sexy.
Sexy.
Strong skill.
Oh, she got 20. Wow. Holy hell.
先輩かっこいい。さすが。
はい、出てくる。頑張って。セクシーボイス。何？みよちゃん。なんだろう。大丈夫先輩。セクシーボイス。大丈夫かな。楽しいです。楽しいよ。
はい、そうして大丈夫。
オッケーオッケー。
はいはい。
エンジョイならオッケー。
はい。
Damn. All right, let's go here.
I'm also very happy that, you know, everyone's enjoying Horodori as well. I said before, but, you know, a lot of music, not only mine, but other Holomem's music has been discovered through
Yeah, a
this
lot of
game.
people's music has been discovered during the game.
And I'm really, really
Absolutely.
happy that everyone's enjoying Horodori. Please continue supporting and listening to my music when I'm not here. How much have you spent on the game? Actually, not that much. Still only that $100 that I used on stream. That's it. I'm a responsible spender. Considering other members' base team. Here's the thing.
Yes.
I would love to spend, like, more money on this game. But the fact of the matter is, I have so much debt that I've accumulated this year particularly. I don't really have
Projects and shit she's
money
had to pay back.
spare, if that makes sense. You gotta spend money to make.
Which is like, if you know how life works, when they do personal projects, whether it be covers, personal 3Ds, things like that, they cover it themselves. Hololive will give you a loan, a 0% interest loan, where all you have to do is pay them back the exact money that they spent, but you do get that deducted from your paycheck. So let's say I spent $10,000 or like, I don't know how many $1,000 for that, because it's thousands of dollars usually to make a cover, through you know, Hololive's connections. You're getting that removed from your monthly paycheck, your weekly paycheck, whatever it is.
Make money. My
Pays my taxpayers' money and casino money. Nice.
problem isn't spending money, guys. That's not my problem. It's just what I spend my money on. You guys just don't really know. You guys don't know yet what I'm spending my money on. I feel like once you guys know, eventually you'll be like, oh, I get it. Can we trust that you didn't waste the money? I don't think it's a waste of money. That all depends on, I just hope that you guys will appreciate
I think people will
and
appreciate
enjoy
it overall.
what I quote unquote wasted my money on. If you don't enjoy it, then I guess it was a waste of money, but I hope you guys will enjoy it. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Save your money.
For the Yago debt jar.
For the Aka Super. Thank you so much for thank you so much. Boom, boom, boom. Save your money. Please save your money. Don't use the damn super chat. He needs a scolding after this. Dude, I get scolded by my manager like every meeting that we have. I hit my manager with the, hey, I want to do this and I want to do this. The first line out of my manager's mouth every single time, Bae, you don't have money. But wouldn't that be nice? It's fine. I'm good, I think, for this year. I'll just work hard next year. I'll just work really hard next year. How much harder can one work? I'll just save more next year. You know, let's do that.
She says that she's probably gonna have another 10 projects that she's gonna be doing in that year as well.
Do that. I'll work even harder next year. I'm gonna tell Fulmok about burning out, babe. Okay, that was advice. I never said I lead by example. It's just advice.
It's one of those do as I say, not as I do type of things.
It's just
It's like me when I say take care of your mental health so you don't get burnt out. Honestly, take care of your mental health. You don't have the situation that I have right now where I'm forced into certain treatments type of stuff for my mental health for the next month or so. So if I took care of myself better, I wouldn't be in this situation. I could just be streaming like I regularly do. But seeing as I don't really do the mental health care thingy, that's why do you think, look, I know how bad it can get and I know how bad it is when you don't do it. So that's how come I tell you, do as I say, not as I do. Take care of your goddamn mental health or else you're going to be in my situation where like, that's why Monday, Wednesdays for pretty much the rest of August is going to be one of these things where like we're going to be ending in like 10 minutes or so. And it's going to be like that. It's pretty much going to be an hour and a half in the mornings and about 2 hours in the afternoon where it's going to be about 6 to 8 because of the long period that I'm going to be out. I'll be away for about 5 hours or so during the day. And it's about an hour back and forth, just about. So yeah. Yeah, Salvatore Leone for a multi-billion-dollar funds. It'll happen. It will, but you'll have to pay it back eventually.
advice, guys. What? Do as I say, not as I do. So you're a hypocrite then? Yeah.
Yeah. She says, yeah, of course.
Yeah. And? At least you're honest about it. Can I say something? My biggest pet peeve are hypocrites who can't admit that they're hypocrites.
Oh, I admit I'm a hypocrite when it comes to the taking care of
yourself
yourself thing.
I think everyone can be a hypocrite in certain scenarios, but as long as you're honest and upfront about it, that's way less annoying than if you're a hypocrite. But you're like, no, I'm not one though.
Oh, I definitely am
One
one.
of my biggest
Definitely
pet
am one. I'm a human being. How can I not be a hypocrite? Fucking shit happens all the time. But yeah, let's continue with Kyla.
Raid Monday-chan? Guys, listen. We are going to raid Kanade, but since he doesn't want to be called Monday-chan, let's say Kanade, okay? No Monday-chan. It's Kana Day. Because she said her name is Otonase Kana Day. It's Kana Day. Okay. No more Monday-chan. Kana Day. Let's go!
話でしたあ
Oh, she went to
なんか
London.
気づいたらカナデイヌーツカナデイノーカナデイあれなんかめっちゃ
Yeah.
外国に来て
Kana
る
Day, yes.
こんにちはこんにちカナデイ How are you doing guys? Hey yo! Hey yo!
Hey yo! Hey yo!
あ、カエラ来てたよカエラ先輩 Where is カエラ How are you? カナデ Shut up you guys もうさチルクロンドンの話してたのにもうマンデーちゃんじゃないマンデーちゃんじゃないんだよ今日月曜日だもんね
It's literally Monday today.
体
Yeah.
昨日煽らなかったのにマンデーちゃんカナデイ
Kana Day.
変わったの
It changed again.
マンデーちゃんからカナデイまさかのマンデーイコールカナデイ Today is カナデイ
I'm glad. Look, she's singing it
やば
well.
いもう海外日記の月曜日の概念がカナデイになっていくいいのかそれでカナデイ奏での日ってことどうすんねんこれどうすんねん、まあ、月曜日要素がなくなったのはいいんだけれどもそれでも月曜日を意味していることに変わりはないんだよNo カナデカエラOh my god! カエラがいじめる She's bothering me! カナデ No! Everyone's bothering me! No! Shut up you guys! I'm カナデそう海外日記がめちゃくちゃいじり倒してやがるくそーどうしようこれ
Interesting.
Apologies for being a little bit delayed, guys. I might have maybe put in an offer for a fucking house, guys.
Holy hell!
So sorry for being gone. Yeah, I put in $5. Whether or not anything goes anywhere, I have no idea. My offer probably will get rejected because it's, I think, a lowball offer, but the advice I was given was to start low. And then I also have potentially a house inspection later this week with another place that also looks promising. But yeah, I'll keep you guys informed. Obviously, I won't say like, hey, I'm gonna be like over here doing this at this time. But 350, take it or leave it. God, I wish the house was 350. No, I'm having to put in, I mean, it's over $1 million. The offer is over $1 million because I spoke to my parents and they were like, oh yeah, our first house together was £90,000. And I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean your first house together was £90,000? I'm gonna fucking cry. Inflation is a pain. Yeah, to be fair, the first house they got together was like in the 80s, I think. So yeah. Hi, guys.
Yes. That's one of those things. My parents, when the house that they got, when they first got a house, the house they now own, they paid $100,000. But of course, with the 30-year mortgage, it ended up being somewhere around double that, at least. Because, you know, it's principal plus whatever, interest and stuff. So it ends up being like a little bit over double what it is. But
Sorry
still,
for being
that's
gone.
fucking cheap compared. I cannot for the life of me find a house that is anywhere that is not just a plot of land that is $250,000. That is a snap. Like, in the area that I live, it's $1 million or bust. Pretty much everything's $1 million and over. The boomers, effing asshole. Yeah, the boomers ruined everything. Like, the boomers didn't ruin everything, but the boomers kind of did a whole crabs in the bucket type, like pulling up the ladder behind them. They got out of the bucket and they pulled the ladder behind them.
I was being kind of productive. Apologies. Anyway, so I put in an offer. I'll probably get rejected. That's apparently like a normal thing for when you're trying to get a house, is you kind of lowball them and you try and, you know, get an okay price. It's possibly gonna be a few $100,000 more than I'm currently offering. How's the mortgage rates? It's not great. But, you know, if I can get my house and then I can have a dedicated stream place, I think it was like 6%. I don't want to say the specific details just in case I say anything. When we get it all sorted and if I have a house, I can actually maybe blab about, like, you know, blah 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 blah. Oh, here's my mortgage rate, blah 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 blah, and then, you know, you guys can, I don't know, work out how much the house costs. But then I'm a little how do I say, apprehensive about revealing too much info, because, like, I don't want to accidentally reveal, oh look, you guys could like stalk housing market.
Yeah, I know.
Like, this is where Cleo lives because we've narrowed down.
Yeah, you don't want
the
that. You
price
definitely
of the
don't want
house
that.
was based on
You
the
definitely
information she's
don't want
given
that.
about the mortgage rate, etc., etc. You know, like that. Yeah, I don't know if it'll happen. It's, like I said, that it's very possible, very likely that I'm gonna get rejected. Quite literally, when I went to see the place, I found another place like really close by that was also on sale, and I took a peek at it and I was like, oh wait, hang on, this is actually kind of good too. Yeah, the house that I'm looking at is actually kind of close to my family, so I'll be moving close to my family. I'll get to see my niece.
Ooh, not
a lot
bad.
more. I'll get to have my own place. It has a lot of rooms and it has a giant garage, and I have no cars. It's in a city, so I will be becoming a city slicker again. Once again, I will be a city slicker. It's been a while since I've lived in a city. So what I was thinking about is the garage is turning it into either the streams room, basically, or turning it into I was thinking of turning it into a gym, because there's like a garage, and then there's also like a room that attaches to the garage. It's this weird layout of a house. I'm not used to it.
That's
yet.
interesting.
But like it's one of those fucking weird sensations where you walk into this house and you're like, holy shit, I could do so much with this. Like, I don't know what's happened to my brain. I've been like reprogrammed
can fit so much
by like grand
Cleo in this
designs where
house.
I walk into this room and I'm like, wait a second, I could do this, and 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 I could do this. And I'm like, oh shit, this is amazing. Like, the only downside of the house that I've put in a bid for is that the kitchen, it would be me living by myself. It's a bit small for a kitchen, even for a person living by themselves. So, like, potentially I get like a kitchen refurbished. But yeah, like, honestly, it's pretty good. Only one kitchen? Yeah, only one kitchen. It's just a regular house, guys. Yeah, it's very exciting. Yeah, it's very exciting. I've been feeling like weirdly pumped. I don't know if you can tell. I've been like turning them into a studio.
pumped to the back.
I had that idea as well. Is that I could turn something into an actual, like, not like you know how Kaisenat has that giant room where he streams from? I could potentially turn one of the rooms in the house into basically that. And I was like, oh, that's actually kind of, maybe I could turn it into like a recording studio, and I could get like an actual like a recording booth as well for like music and stuff, because unfortunately I'm being asked to do more and more music recordings. I'm being asked to do more and more music recordings, which is terrifying me, but it is what it is. I joined an idol company.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Please subscribe to Nyan Talk Clips. Please like my mommy. Thank you.
Nice. We will be ending here, as I mentioned before. I need to get started on well, you know, shower and shit like that. I need to, like, I showered yesterday, but I sweat a lot overnight, so I'm gonna shower again. That's just the way I am. Thank you guys for being here. We're not gonna raid because, you know, just it's gonna be one of them things where I'm leaving pretty quickly. I do appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys so very much for staying the time that you guys did. I know you don't have to stay the whole time. You guys have been amazing. The people who are, chatting, the people who are lurking, everybody around, I do appreciate you guys. Like I said, I'm not going to be really rating into anybody. Unfortunately, like I said, Monday, Wednesday are going to be this way for the rest of the August month, the month of August. It's going to be this way where we, leaving around 11:30, and then I get back to streaming around 6, because of, coming home, actually trying to de-stress, because it takes me a bit. As you know, I have a very small social battery. So, and also I'm autistic. I don't really like it's overstimulating. All that overstimulating shit is I have to kind of wind down from it. And that I'm giving myself a bit of time for that. So, do appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you guys so very much. Love each and every one of you. You guys are the reason why I keep doing this. And yes, I do know that people have told me it's like, oh, why have you been losing subscribers? I don't know. It's just YouTube removes subscribers that are supposedly dead or not watching anymore. They do remove them occasionally. They do kind of I've been in a downward motion. It is what it is. Same thing with the views. It is what it is. I'm just glad there are people watching me at all. I'm glad as long as people watch any of my videos for any amount of time, I'm going to continue doing them because I enjoy giving you guys news and giving you guys updates on said news. Appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you again for being your amazing selves as you always have been. Appreciate you. Love ya. Hope to see you guys in the afternoon. Like I said, I'll be here around 6 o'clock is the guaranteed. I might be here earlier. I might get on earlier. We'll see. 6 o'clock is the guaranteed time. Appreciate you guys. Love each and every one of you. Thank you guys as always. As always, thank you guys so much for being here. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. I wouldn't be as happy as I am if it weren't for you guys. You guys are the ones that keep me going for this. Appreciate you. And we're going to go with the stream ending thingy. That I usually don't do. But during these times, I want to kind of do that. Appreciate you. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, and let me put that BGM up. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. Don't be like me. Take care of yourself.